Hello, my name is Z and today we are going to do a review of Cobra Vapo style Cobra Genesis atomizer, which I purchased from www.itigara-electronica.ro. Once again, this is the Cobra Vapo style, which I purchased from www.itigara-electronica.ro. Now I would like to take a closer look. Okay, this is the Cobra Genesis atomizer that I purchased from Itigara-Electronica. When I purchased Cobra, also with Cobra came 1 meter of Cantal wire, 0.20 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because one is inside, pre-rolled mesh. I don't know if this is 325, 400 or maybe 500 mesh, but this is pre-rolled mesh. Thank you guys for the pre-rolled mesh, oxidized pre-rolled mesh, because it saved time for me. But before putting it in an atomizer, just oxidize it one more time to be sure. Okay, this is the bag with supplies that you need for the atomizer. This is the atomizer itself. First, I already got the setup, but I need to tell you a story before the Cobra atomizer. When I purchased it, I got an issue with the Cobra. One thing that I didn't know is that the plus connection or the positive connection from threads here to coil here is not, I don't know, a screw or something. It is a wick, one tiny wire, sorry, not a wick, wire. It is a wire. So because I didn't know that for the first time, when I tried to, I don't know, this positive connection here looks like it's adjustable. So when I tried to adjust my positive connection, I cut it off the wire. So that cost me a lot of stress, nerves and everything. So please do not try to open it or something else. Don't make the same mistake as I did. So I will show you. Of course, I met with my friend from the Novi Sad. His name is Che Guevara. That's his nickname. He's of course very experienced vapor. So I met with Che, and he repairs the Cobra for me. This is very good idea. I will show it to you. And of course, my friend Che takes all the credits for the tutorial, but you will see what I'm talking about. I will open it and I will show it to you. But of course, because anything of that, I need to tell you that the Cobra is for experienced vapors. It is not for the beginners, because of the making the coil or something like that for the Genesis atomizer can be a pain in the ass. Trust me. So I'm going to take it apart just to show you what my friend Che did. Okay, when you take it apart like this, this tube wasn't in Cobra. It was a little wire. I think it was a red or black wire, I don't know for sure. This part is the radio antenna from some radio device. I don't know exactly or for sure. So basically my friend just tied up this connection with another smaller conductive tube. Okay, so now this is my positive connection. This was already in Cobra. Of course, this is the negative connection. For Cobra, you may open all atomizer or you are able to take it down, but don't do that, or either do I. So just put everything back, okay? And now let's go back to talking. Okay, once again, don't open the Cobra. You are able to wash your atomizer through the hole. I will show it to you with a syringe and everything. Okay, so this is Genesis rebuildable atomizer Cobra. First thing, this is the Ego A type of tip. So it is not 510, this is Ego type. Of course, this is the Ego type. The cap, top cap, looks very good, but with a hole, this is 1mm hole, but this is not stainless steel, it is a solid brass. This is the top cap. Of course, this is the two O-rings, so there is no threads for the cap that allow you to adjust your airflow. Of course, along with the vapor production, the throat heat and everything. I will show it to you later. This in the center here is your positive connection. I already got a setup on my Cobra. I'm not going to take it apart or anything because this is for the experienced vapors. So experienced vapors know how to make their coils, and there's no need to do a tutorial for that. I don't see why should I do that. And these two O-rings, of course, they are holding up the top cap, and they allow you to move the cap left or right, okay, to adjust your airflow. Okay, so this is how I made my wick. If you take a better look or a closer look, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's say, holes, but there is 1, 2, 3. Of course, it was, when I got it, it was a 5 screws here. And why is 5 screws there? Okay, I made my setup like this, only with one mesh, and I think it is, for me, that's enough. One hole for sure is your filling hole. Okay, the other holes are for the wicks, for the coils. Okay, so it is up to you if you're going to make 2 U coils or maybe 4 separate coils. I don't know. It is up to you to see, to play a little bit or something like that. For me, it is enough, just one coil, 4 rounds of the wire, and basically that's it. It was a piece of cake to make a setup on this. I chose this hole and this hole because it is one opposite side of the another for my wicking. I check it, it works perfectly, so I'm not going to change anything or to do anything, or I don't know. Okay, that's for the coiling. For the cleaning, it is enough to take water in a syringe, just put it inside and 5 for, I don't know, 2, 3 times, 5 times, depends on you or how the coil is dirty or the tank. So that's for cleaning. Okay, one more thing. The tube, it looks very similar to the Vivinova tube. I think it is the same tube. I don't know why they do the same tube. Of course, I didn't understand the wire between positive connections. It look, I don't know, it's maybe a smarter way to do a screw, or I don't know, not the wire. So for the tube, it is okay, marked 2.8 milliliters, but it can hold up to 3 milliliters. I think this is the Vivinova tube, and I think that you are able to change it. Of course, you are able to change it, but I think you are able to put the stainless steel tube. Okay, this is the 510 connection. You are able to screw it on Ego battery, I don't know, maybe Ego battery, and of course any device with 510 connection. In this video presentation I'm going to use the Joytech EVIC battery tube mod and of course Cobra atomizer. But first of all, I'm going to show you how to fill it up, and of course I'm going to show you how it weighs, and I'm going to check my atomizer resistance. So let's put everything back together to see it one more time like this. So this is the Cobra. I told you about the problem that I had with Cobra. I fixed that problem. My friend Che fixed that problem. Thank you, Che, for that. And now I'm going to show you how to put the liquid inside the tank, and we are going to see how it works. Okay, for filling up the Cobra atomizer, you need to remove the top cap, take a syringe, of course. Because of the wicking, of the proper wicking, I am leaving this hole opened, so I'm not going to close it down or to put the screw inside. I just leave it this way, like it is. So when you're putting the top cap back on, you need to make sure that this tiny hole here, this is your air hole, be aligned with the mesh, with the coil here. So do aware that for the good vapor production, for the good flavor, and of course through heat, just be sure that this hole is on your mesh, or maybe half a millimeter left. All right, it is personal, find it your way, because this Cobra is for that, you know, to find your own way. So I'm going to put it on my EVIC. This is 1.5 ohms is the resistance. I'm just going to see. It works okay. Now let's put the cap on. See, this hole needs to be in line with the mesh. Okay. In the case you're wondering why mesh is not all the way at the tank, I found it's okay for me like this. There is no need for mesh to be all the way down the tank, because when you are using the Genesis atomizer, you are using it like this horizontally. So there is no need for wick to be all the way down. Okay, now let's vape it. Okay, we put some e-liquid on the Cobra Genesis atomizer. Once again, you're able to see how it works. It works very good. And now let's vape it. My atomizer resistance is 1.5 ohms, so I'm going to vape it on 4 volts. And now let's see how it looks. Okay, this was the vapor production of Cobra. You saw it is a very the throat heat is very strong. I used 18 milligrams of e-liquid, so okay. The throat heat is very strong. The flavor is awesome. The flavor is, I don't know, perfect. Very good flavor. I think the Genesis atomizer are very, I don't know, they are my favorite for the, let's say, for the flavor and the throat heat and vapor production. I found the Genesis atomizers very good. So once again, you saw how it vapes. I'm going to show you one more time. So, this was the Cobra. It's for experienced vapor. I don't know what to say else. It is a very good Genesis atomizer. It is very easy to make a coil. I didn't get any problems with it. There is no leaking. I got issue with my positive connection, but that because I didn't know that it is connected with a wire. Now I know, and I would like to show you that and to be aware of that, to know that. So that was Cobra atomizer, Genesis atomizer. Thank you all for watching, and we will see each other in another video. Bye.